Hi. Hello. Sure. Stream. Yes, yes. Hello. Hi. Hello, Riam. Welcome to stream. You spoke? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What is bro talking about? Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah. What? That's crazy. You got a new mic? I don't know, man. Oh, hi. Oh, how lovely to speak with my beautiful voice again. Oh, how lovely. Oh, how lovely. I mean, not that there was anything ever different, really. Sorry. I'm still working out the volume stuff. Hold up. Let me just lower everything else. But it's great to. It is. How wonderful. How wonderful to be back. Yes, I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Ah, it's better now, yes. I laugh weirdly. Sorry. Alright. Should be better now. This is way better. Let's lower everything. Hi. Hello. Oh, dude, it is so great to be back. It is so great. Finally, I can look at what you guys are saying. And then I don't have to, like, text it. This is a pretty good mic, I gotta say. It's a great mic. But it's great to be back. It is great. Great. How are you doing, man? My name is Trobihn. I like to animate and I like anime girls. Lovely. Lovely. But yeah. What's up? The last stream's last seconds gave me a jump scare. Yeah, I think my mic was too loud. My bad. What's up, buddy? Hi. You know what's weird? You guys can hear like my lip flaps because I'm being so close to the mic. Because I don't want to be too noisy, man. But yeah, hi, welcome Slayer. Welcome. Too loud? Yeah. Is it too loud? Let me know if it's too loud, okay? I can easily like tone it down. Yeah. Anyway, we're just gonna be animating. There's nothing exciting going on. Other than I have a new freaking mic, and it's freaking epic. No, the last stream's Trobihn noises were too quiet. Right now, I am too loud. Probably, maybe. I see you're animating Mari, eh? Yes, I am. Oh, it's so weird to read chat out loud again. Ooh. I feel like I'm back. It's great. It's a lovely feeling. Hello, Muna. Welcome to stream. My name is Trobihn. I like to animate and I like anime girls. How you doing? Perfect volume for Trobihn noises. Yeah. Real perfect. And my voice is not too loud. Again, it's not too loud because it's night. I want to be quiet. But yeah. New mic. It's pretty freaking slay. Awesome. It's pretty freaking sick. Whoa. Hello, Corin. Welcome to stream. My name is Luck. You have to be quiet. But my name is Trobihn. I like to animate and I like anime girls. How you doing, man? That's like my intro. In case you didn't know, because I used to do voice streams. Then I lost my voice because I lost my freaking mic. But now it's back. Well, it's not back, but I bought a new one. And it's a really good mic. Is it a Blue Yeti mic? No. Keep guessing though. I'm not gonna tell you guys. It's gonna be a top tier secret. Another one of those Trobihn mysteries that you're gonna have to solve, like Scooby Doo. Okay. Yes, it is great to see you, Corin and Slayer and everyone. Welcome back. It is so great to see you all. Oh, and in case if you were surprised that I was a guy and not, in fact, a cute girl, sorry to disappoint. To those who are new. I only like Uma Musume girls when it comes to anime. Then maybe you have not watched a lot of anime. Really? Just Uma Musume? Surely not. Surely not. I mean, there's so much choices, you know? There's so much good anime girls in the world. So, I don't know. I wouldn't limit myself. I'd watch more anime. I'd be like looking at every single like anime I can. There's a bunch of good freaking girls out there. Plenty of fish in the sea, as they say. Still whispering. Uma Musume is the only anime I have. Okay. Okay. Dude, watch more anime. Also, I knew you're a guy. We're BFFs in real life. Whoa. That reminds me of that one time. I was in like a Discord server with like some random dude, and we were like ribbing off of each other. We were like making jokes. And then at some point I was like, yeah, and we're best freaking friends. And the guy was like, no, you ruined it. And I was like, oh. I guess I freaking ruined it by saying we're best friends with a stranger. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't the best joke, but he didn't have to, you know, tear it apart. You didn't have to tear it apart like a fragile piece of paper. My feelings were slightly hurt that day. Just slightly, not really completely, because, you know. I remember that story very well. Yeah, it was awkward. It was awkward, man. By the way, has anyone ever noticed the mosquitoes got tougher? Yeah. I don't know. It depends on where you are, man. It freaking depends. If you live in like Australia, you're gonna have a bit more of a difficult time. So I'm whispering again, cause like, I don't know. I'm being cautious. You know, if I live stream at like an earlier time, I wouldn't have to be whispering so much and putting my luscious lips near the mic. I wouldn't have to be doing that. Sorry if the lip smacking's too much, by the way. I hope it's okay. You guys better tell me if there's a problem with the lip smacking, right? You better freaking rip into me. Like that guy who told me that we weren't best friends in a Discord call. We'll never forget. Sorry, I did genetic engineering. Yeah. Fuck, I'm doing lip. Shit, stop lip smacking. Stop. I need a filter. I need a second pop filter so you guys don't have to hear me lip smacking. Yeah. Sorry. Because I'm listening to myself right now and I do not like the sound of the lip smacking. I'm not a big fan. Jesus. Alright. Okay, I don't think that's right. But yeah, I'm animating Mari and Fillion right now. You know what, guys? I miss Fillion. I miss her. Miss her a lot. I see no problem in Mike. Okay, thank you. But yeah, I miss Fillion. Do you guys miss Fillion? Do you guys miss the fox girl who backflips a lot? I do because, I was thinking about it. Because Streamer University just happened. And like, who would be the one to just like make a parody off of Streamer University except for VTubers? I feel like that's something Fillion would do. And I thought about like what other stuff she's done for like the past year when she was active. And yeah, I think she was like a reason for like a lot of the VTubers that I know being famous. Like Deme, Lucy Pyre, who else? Like Chacha, like I think she was able to elevate so much VTubers, and we don't give her enough credit. So I miss her, for real. Where did she go? Nobody knows. Yeah, nobody knows. Yeah, nobody friggin' knows where she's been. Probably fighting laser dolphins in Guam. Probably. One of these days, I'm gonna order McDonald's and I'm gonna make an ASMR out of it, and you guys are gonna have to frickin' listen to it. One of these days, I don't know when. One of these days, it's gonna happen. One of these days, bro. I can yap so much. I can yap so fucking much. I'm so excited. Mukbang Trobihn? Yes. ASMR mukbang with Trobihn. Yes. I have upgraded my internet to 800 Mbps just so I can watch Trobihn streams. Dude, optimize. That's what they say, right? You gotta freaking optimize. Don't brush your teeth in the morning. You gotta be more efficient, alright? Put soap in your teeth when you shower. It's a double use. Two birds with one stone. Absolute Sigma male behavior, or whatever the fuck they say. Yes. Wake up at 4 a.m. and like dunk your head in a bowl of ice. I don't fucking know. Eat your dinner in the bathroom. Animate with AI. No, don't do that. Don't use AI because we're too broke for that anyway. AI is such a what do you call this? I think the only use of AI that like most people can afford is like ChatGPT or like Gemini or whatever. But like not the average person's not gonna be like generating images using AI because it takes so much energy. Like it takes so much RAM and shit, right? And like I'm not even like a tech efficient person, but like I know that's a fact. That shit takes up so much data and coding. I'm not even that smart, man. Yeah, we love AI, hate generative AI. Yeah. Yeah. It would be crazy if somebody was like, cause I've seen some AI like mimic the animation of like Dragon Ball or some shit. But it like mimics specific frames because it like uses data or whatever. So it's not really able to make something from scratch. But it still looks good. It still looks very passable. Um, and shit, where was I going with my point? But yeah, it would be crazy if somebody made AI stuff of my work. You know, I would love to see that. Cause that stuff tends to go trending, and then I could capitalize on it. I'll be like, it's okay, guys. You guys want to see the real deal? Just go to the Trobihn channel. Hashtag Trobihn channel. uh, I'm cool with AI as long as they don't steal my info and make slop. Pretty much with anything. It's not mimicking, lol. It's genuinely just stealing. That's how LLMs work. I don't know what LLMs are, but yeah, pretty much. Pretty freaking much. Also, it's weird. There's like 2 Concord viewers, but there's 3 of you chatting. And I'm sure Muna is in the stream as well. So, YouTube, fix your shit. Fix your shit. But yeah, they do steal. They do freaking steal. They took her art. You guys know that South Park gag? They took her art. It's me. I'm not okay. Yeah. I do not know what LLMs are. I'm curious. Can you guys explain it to me? if you guys are fine with it. Only Riam and me are here. What do you mean? Corin is in the chat. Yeah. Generative AI programs just steal screenshots. Generative AI is just glorified. Yes, guys. They stole my wife and kids. It sucks. Fuck. It sucks so much ass. that's such a, I don't know, that's such a stupid way to like to say it. It's funny though. It sucks so much ass. Fuck. But yeah. Who the frick is Corin? Oh my god, I don't know. Okay, what is your actual name? Because YouTube is doing this thing where it only shows me your username, and it doesn't actually. Okay, so your name is Corin. Stop trolling. Frickin' troller. Your name is Corin. But yeah. Oh nice, they are back. Yes, I do not know who's back, but yes, they are indeed back. I'm so happy for them. So happy for them. We're being quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Do not say a word. I'm not a troll. If I was a troll, I would not be a furry. Okay. Interesting. We have some new lore. Anyone else want to say they're a furry? I'm sure we have some. Shout out to the furries in chat right now. Muna, shout out to all the furries. Muna. Yeah. Shout out to my favorite furry, Trobihn. I don't know about that. I don't freaking know about that. Don't swear. No swearing. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm more of a weeb. I am animating a foxy girl, but like, I don't think Fillion counts. Oh, wait, that's one of her gags though. She is a furry. Whatever. I'm not a furry. We're not gonna get into this. We're change the topic. Sorry, that was too loud. Yeah, it's great. What else can I say? Dude, I love being on mic because I get to talk. I get to fucking yap. Wait, no swearing. Don't swear. I get to freaking yap. So freaking awesome. Holy shiza. I have Trobihn's Fur Affinity account. Bro's a scammer, bro. Hello, sailor. Scheiße. Yes, of course. Furry customers are bloody expensive. Oh yeah, they are. You know, yeah, I have like this running gag with like a friend of mine, and he keeps teasing me that I should do furry commissions, and I'm like, you know, I know it pays the big bucks. I know they pay the big bucks, but you still gotta be smart. Plus, they can kind of sense if you're just in it for the money and not in it for the love of the game. And you know me, I do this shit for the love of the game. And if I can't put my heart in it, then it's useless. It doesn't produce good stuff. So no, even though I'm not going to do furry stuff. Because my heart will not be in it. And it's just gonna be useless. But yes. Welcome, sailor. It is great to see you again. Running gag or financial advice? Shut the fuck up, man. Yes. Oh, Mari. Yes, Fincels in chat. Shout out to the Fincels in chat. Fent joke. Insert Fent joke here. I can't do it as good as her, okay? Yeah, it's her running joke. I can't do it as good as just a little Fin. Yes, I can borrow my heart. It's fine. Look, I'm more interested in doing anime shit. I love anime. I love kawaii anime girls. There is one thing that I have like 2 commissions right now, ongoing commissions that are like NDA, like I can't share them, so that sucks. That means I can't stream them, so I'm just gonna have to like work on them in silence, put on a stream in the background. And you know me, I love to show off my work. So, well, there are still some work that I don't show on stream, but I'm not gonna speak of those. With this as the exception, that's all you'll hear. But yeah, I prefer anime over furry stuff. Yes, we all have our preferences. Yes, my friend. I do love. What's a good debate? I do love bone-in chicken more than boneless. Okay, guys, let's open the discussion. Boneless or bone-in? Come on. Let's see the answers here. Also, if any one of you answers I don't eat chicken, then yeah, okay. Thanks for joining the discussion. Bone full. Okay, so bone in. As a child, I used to eat chicken bones. I still eat chicken bones today, like till this day. I feel like a dog sometimes, cause I would like and my friends find this weird, but like I would be the type of guy to not only eat the joints of a chicken drumstick, I would also straight up eat like the cause there's like joint bones, right, that are softer than the actual bone. So I eat the bone, like the joint bone, the soft one, and then I eat the actual bone. because it's still kind of soft, because it is close to the joint, and I'll eat that shit. I'll eat it because it's good. It's good calcium, I think. Cartilage? Yes. Cartilage. I don't know. I right out. Yeah. It's good. I recommend it. You need to have strong teeth though. So be careful. You're gonna have strong teeth. I try to use my teeth from the side to eat it, cause, dude, that shit hurts. Hurts your front teeth. It hurts. Bone marrow? No, that's different. You suck the bone marrow, cause the bone marrow is delicious. There's like, cause it has a hole, right? And then it has like the little flesh, not fleshy, but slimy stuff inside, and then you slurp it. It's very good. It's lovely. Hold up. I swear I'm not a what? I remember having teeth. What is happening? Is marrow good? Yes, it is indeed wonderful. It is. I think it's. I think it has high cholesterol though, so be careful. But I'm sure like I'm sure there's like one or two like 30-year-old people here, probably. But look out for your health though. Health. Yeah. Bone marrow is lovely. Man, I miss yapping. I miss this. What a wonderful time. What a wonderful world. Tried to eat it, but I get nauseous whenever I eat something that makes me realize that this was an animal. What? Are you a vegan then? Cause then you'd be like, what do you mean? Like you'd be eating chicken wings, and then suddenly you'd be imagining the chicken flying with its wings, and then you'd feel sick. That sucks. That would suck. And the burger, you'll hear it freaking move while you're eating it, as it's inside your mouth. And that's gonna suck. That sucks. Is that what happens? You have to confirm. I'm sorry. I'm just assuming. I'm making up stories. Remember when? Oh. Alright. Remember when we went skiing and you fell head first into the snow? Alright. So we have schizophrenic chatter. Oh yes, of course. Of course, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna avoid jokes like that from now on. Alright, we're not gonna make more jokes about schizophrenia because it's a serious thing. No more. No more. Fuck. No more of that. Hey, stop making up shit, alright? It's gonna be your fault that I'm gonna be saying some wacko stuff. Well, it is my fault, but you're gonna be the one to blame. I'm gonna blame you. You're gonna be full credit, full name. Alright. Are you meat allergy? Nope. Of course not. Unless you were talking to Sailor, then yeah, no, I don't know. Speaking of, mental health is very important. If you're not feeling well, please contact someone who can help you. Okay, so I agree with you, but you're making me look real bad here, man. I just made a schizophrenia joke, and you like pull out the, hey guys, remember it's it's good to take care of your mental health. I agree with you, but hey, man. Come on, man. Yes. Hey. Trobihn, stop being so fucked up. Alright. Alright. Yes. I have been doing that lately because I've been burnt fucking out. I think it was like 2 months ago or a month ago that I was burnt out so much on these commissions. I've been working on these for so long. You guys don't even know. 6 months, I think. At this point, I've been working on commissions for 6 months, non-stop, straight up, every day. You guys don't even know. And you know, if you check my VJ, and you can see like the stuff I've worked on. They're high quality stuff. They take so much time to make. So you gotta look, if you're an artist, especially if you're an artist, man, you gotta take good care of that mental health of yours. Don't burn out, for sure, especially if you're a student. Doesn't even have to be about art, just in general. If you're overworking yourself, bro, straight up watch some anime or wrestling. Cause SummerSlam was today. It was earlier. I didn't watch it. Shit. Alright, good job. Nah, not vegan. It's just gaming meat. Gaming meat. What? Gaming meat or bones or cartilage that I have a weird aversion to. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, I understand. Making a new webcomic album sequel. I'm making a new animation. You guys won't be able to see it. This is gonna be about Filian and Mari underscore Yen. And you guys are not gonna be seeing it. It's top secret. Anyway, yeah, SummerSlam's today. Guys, you guys know I yap about wrestling here in this channel. I watched the first match. It was a women's match between Io Sky and Liv Morgan. You guys don't even know these people, but I'm just gonna yap anyway. I hope that's okay. It was a great match, but I wish Io had won. Sadly, she did not. She did not win. Yeah. Yap on Trobihn, yap on, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Next match, I think, is, I still haven't watched it. It's like the second match of night 1. It's, LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys versus the Usos and Jacob Fatu. So that's interesting. It's pretty interesting. Yeah. Why won't we see the new animation? You guys are not gonna be able to see the animation. I am working on it right now, but you guys can't see it. It's off limits. Wait, I just realized Corin cried. Sorry for making you cry. Don't tell mom. Don't fucking tell mom. Yeah. You won't see it, man. I'm definitely not working on it right now. But yeah. What was he gonna yap about? It was gonna be about wrestling, right? Right. Okay. Hold on, let's see how good this animation looks. I'm pretty much just coloring it right now. I mean, if you guys couldn't tell. But I still have a bit more to do after coloring is finished. Yeah. Still have a bit more to do. There's still like debris I have to animate. Hopefully that won't take up too much of my time. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah. You guys can still hear the rain sounds, right? I hope you guys can still hear it, because I can't. Yeah, there's still rain sounds. Okay, I hear it. Oh no. My yappings ran out of battery. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just trying to think of what I can say about like the current wrestling product right now, right? Um there is something I will share you guys a little something about about one wrestler that I really love, and I hope you guys are gonna have to freaking listen, alright? Guys have to freaking listen. You can't do anything about it. um so okay, I'm gonna start from like the beginning. I'm gonna spoil my future comic a little bit. It's gonna be Griffons, Dragons, and Birthdays. Ooh, like freaking Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, that's a stupid statement because Dungeons and Dragons has everything. So, but no, Griffins. You know what I love about Griffins? They're the same name as. Okay, no, that's not. No. I always thought they were interesting because I think the first time I've seen Griffins were like. I was a baby child and I was so confused. Why is that bird? Why that man have a bird leg? It was weird. It still is weird, but. Oh my god, wait. No, let's focus on the wrestling, alright? Let's focus on the wrestling. I'm going off topic. Let me go back. LA Knight. I'm gonna talk to you guys about LA Knight. Yeah. Okay. So, just so there's a bit of participation here, you know, to those chatters. Doesn't matter how late you reply, but if I say like LA Knight like this, you don't have to answer or type anything. But if I say LA Knight like that, you have to type in yeah, okay? Do we have an understanding here? You guys are gonna have to type yeah. Let me know if we have an understanding, alright? Okay? No, you have to type yeah. You have to type yeah. It's gotta be yeah. Yeah. Come on guys, come on. Yeah? Okay. Like that. Alright, good. Okay, you better listen good, guys. Alright? LA Knight. I'm waiting, guys. Whatever. I'll continue the story. Okay, there we go. Okay. Got it. Alright. There's a bit of a delay, but that's fine. Okay. So, LA Knight. Very, very interesting about LA Knight. So, in wrestling, okay, so I've already talked about wrestling in this streams before, and we're gonna go back to it. I'm gonna reintroduce it a little bit to those who don't remember anything about what I said in the past. So when you think about wrestling, you think it's a competition. It's like a sport, right? Pro wrestling is like a sport. And in some cases, it is true. But it isn't like boxing or MMA, where there is actually a competitive thing going on, pro wrestling is scripted, and I know for some people that's like kind of a deal breaker. So like, why do you watch pro wrestling if it's like fake, you know? And one thing that's interesting about wrestling, well, not one thing. There's multiple things that makes wrestling so interesting. For me, the biggest thing is the stories, and like the stories of the characters. Yeah, pretty much the stories. I'm trying to think of what else to say, how else I should say it, but like, so you know, when you think of Stone Cold Steve Austin and kicking the shit out of his boss because he didn't give him enough beers in a match or something. You know, the fun part there is seeing someone kick the shit out of his boss. Even though it's fake, we know it's fake, but like, that doesn't really matter because, you know, you see this bald, overworked guy going up to his boss's office, kicking his ass. Like, that's the appeal of stories in wrestling. And somehow they managed to build up that beef between Stone Cold Steve Austin and his boss, and it culminates in a wrestling ring, and the boss quite literally like gets jacked and wrestles with Stone Cold Steve Austin. So stuff like that for me makes wrestling so interesting. And so for this particular case with LA Knight, he is a wrestler who debuted in WWE around like after 2020. Yeah, somewhere around that time. So what is very interesting about LA Knight is he didn't used to be LA Knight. Okay? So I'll introduce another thing to you guys about wrestling, and it's called gimmicks. So gimmicks are basically like the type of character a wrestler plays, you know. So I'll give Cody Rhodes, or no. I'll give John Cena as an example. So John Cena's first or second gimmick in the WWE was that he was like this wrestler who liked to do freestyle rap when he's roasting his opponents in the ring. So, you know, he's kind of a bit like Eminem in that way. He was like a parody of Eminem, but he actually could genuinely rap. He could freestyle and like roast his opponent with rhymes. So that was like a character he had, but eventually he became WWE champion. John Cena became this Superman type of character, and that's pretty much called something like a gimmick change. So we can say it this way, his first gimmick was that he was a rapper. His second gimmick was that he's Superman. That's what gimmicks are. So gimmicks in wrestling are pretty much just a character that a certain wrestler plays, right? So LA Knight okay, fuck, I have to introduce so much fucking shit. Oh my god, so you guys can get it. Okay. Superman rapper, they're not the same. The thing is, when he's rapping, he's not Superman, right? He's not the Superman type of character, like the guy who's like never give up, you know. That was a different gimmick than the rapper gimmick, because the rapper gimmick was that he rapped and he freestyled and he was cool because he rapped, you know. Practically a different character, you know. So with LA Knight, I'm gonna get to LA Knight. It's just there's so much exposition I have to do. So much fucking exposition. Okay. There's another thing in wrestling that's very, very interesting. And I know I said that the characters make it interesting, the stories make it interesting. Another element that makes wrestling really, really interesting is the the backstage politics of it all, you know? So what I mean by that is, you know, there's nothing more important to a wrestler than screen time, right? Like screen time, because WWE is a TV show, right? It's basically like an improvised TV show when it's not about the wrestling. Something that's very important to wrestlers is that they get screen time so that audience see them, but at the same time so that they get paid, right? So other wrestlers use use their pull, their high status, as like a high paying wrestler or like one of the known wrestlers, the most popular wrestlers, and they might put other wrestlers down, or bookers who have maybe a bias towards specific wrestlers may put them, you guys get what I mean, right? You guys know where I'm going with this. It's kind of like corruption in an actual workplace, except with wrestling. So people like to hog screen time. That's one of the things that because screen time is what connects a wrestler to the audience, and that's what you want. You want the audience to react to you. So, and you want the audience to just like support you, because when they react to what you do on screen as a wrestler, like, that's your currency. That's pretty much like a form of payment. What do you call this? Salary. That's your form of salary. I mean, they still have salaries in wrestling, obviously, but like, that's another form of salary. that's one of the things you work for as a wrestler. Okay? Okay, so right now we've established that wrestling is fake, characters are interesting. Gimmicks are like the characters a specific wrestler plays. And backstage politics makes the wrestling infinitely more interesting as well, because then the lines become blurred. When you see like two wrestlers having a feud, the first layer of that is, oh yeah, they're fighting, because like the story is this, right? The story is they're fighting over a girl, and of course that's fake. But then the second layer is, oh well, it's not really fake. I mean, it's fake. So they're not actually beefing with each other, right? The third layer is, oh wait, they actually are beefing with each other as real people who have real grudges with each other, because they're fighting over screen time, or who's more important in the TV show. Okay? Alright, you guys following me? Okay. Alright, okay. So finally we can get to LA Knight, alright? So what's very interesting about LA Knight is that that's not his first gimmick in the WWE, alright? So fight for viewership monies. Yes, yeah. Okay. LA Knight used to be Max Dupree. Okay? I want you to imagine this. We have a landscape of WWE that is owned by Vince McMahon, previous boss of WWE. So, and this boss of WWE values other wrestlers a lot more than he values LA or Max Dupree, okay? Because you have Roman Reigns, strong big guy, main event, top star. You have the Usos, cousins of Roman Reigns. Great actors, great wrestlers, great tag team, everything. And then you have Max Dupree. So Max Dupree's gimmick was that he wasn't even a wrestler, alright? The thing about Max Dupree was that he was a manager to other wrestlers. Now, and managers are also like type of characters in wrestling where they like manage um where they're kind of like the spokesperson for other wrestlers, you know? So maybe you have like a wrestler like The Undertaker. Oh no. A wrestler like Brock Lesnar. Very very strong big guy. Used to be in the UFC, actual threat in the locker room because he can actually fight. He had a general manager, or he had a manager named Paul Heyman. He was pretty much the spokesperson, and he would always be like the hype man for Brock Lesnar, right? You get it. The thing about Max Dupree being a manager, he doesn't get to wrestle. Even though, like, the real person behind Max Dupree has always wanted to wrestle. Like, he's a great talker, yes. But man, he can't fucking wrestle. Because the booker or the boss made it that way. Because he doesn't see anything more to him other than, oh yeah, he's a great talker. He's a great promo. But, yeah, can't wrestle. I don't give a shit. Alright, you guys are following me. That's Max Dupree, alright? Max Dupree is a guy. He's like a character, he's a gimmick that was basically shit. It wasn't a good gimmick. He was given garbage. And he had to work with like a gimmick that was garbage. He didn't like the gimmick, pretty much, right? It wasn't something, it wasn't him, you know? And that's something about art, is that when it's not something that you fully like, what do you call this? What do you call it? Resonates. When it's not something that actually resonates with you, then yeah, of course you're gonna hate it. It isn't like the character of Max Dupree didn't resonate with him because one, he was always in the sidelines, and two, he couldn't do the thing he loved, which is wrestling. Alright? Okay? Okay, you guys are following me? Yeah, okay. So, at some point, and you know, at this point, like Max Dupree is like, you know, he's being given scripts like, you should say this, you should say this, and he's always just like, oh my god, why do I have to say this? Why do I have to say this? I am so frustrated with the material that's being given to me, you know? Like, this isn't something that I would actually say. And, you know, it really sucked for him. So, at some point, it seems like he's about to be fired from the WWE. He's no longer going to be a star there because, one, he wasn't booked for any of the shows. Two, again, he was getting frustrated as hell, and he brought that up to management, and they couldn't care less. And, you know, like, they didn't value his frustrations. At the same time, they weren't getting anything good out of him because he was getting frustrated. So, like, maybe it was time to fire him, right? He was about to be freaking fired. So, hello Fiona, we're just talking about wrestling. Okay, I'll recap you a little bit, alright? Also, I'm back. I have a mic again. It's great to see you, man. Alright. I'll recap a little bit just because you came, alright? So, we talked about what's interesting in wrestling, its characters, backstage politics, and that, you know, sometimes what else did I talk about? Characters are what makes wrestling interesting. Backstage politics also make wrestling interesting. Gimmicks. Max Dupree is not happy with his position. Okay, there we go. I had you on mute for a minute. Oh shit. Hi, it's me. I am back, yes. I'm talking about wrestling. Hey, you're making me say it again. Thanks for the recap, no problem. It's great to see you again. Oh, buddy, I am so excited to be talking again, man. But yeah, so that's the recap. Max Dupree. Max Dupree. Alright, you guys ready to listen? You guys are following me, right? Say yeah if you're following me. You sound so calm and nice. Thank you. I have a new mic so it captures my voice better. Alright. Yeah. So I gave an instruction to the chat where when I say LA night like that, like not LA night. When I say LA night, you say yeah. You type yeah in the chat. So that's the instruction I gave. So keep that in mind, okay? Now. So let's go back. Let's go friggin' back. Max Dupree, very frustrated with his fucking booking. He is, and management as well, is about to get fired. Now what? Well, as it turns out, their previous boss, who I mentioned, gave him this crappy gimmick, is selling the company. And he's no longer going to be the boss of the company. So, after like what? It was like, fucking how many decades? 5 decades? It's crazy long. You know, this is recent too. So, it's insane. It was like I don't know, it doesn't just happen. That stuff doesn't just happen, right? So the guys, the previous boss is gonna be fired. And well, he's not fired, he's just stepping away as the boss, right? Alright, you guys are following me? Alright. So Vince McMahon, no more. And now Max Dupree here is wondering like, well then, what am I gonna do? Like, am I fired? So he's kind of like in a state of confusion because, it was turning out, it seemed like it was turning out that he was going to be fired on that weekend. But then he waited and waited for a bit, cause there's going to be this guy who used to be a wrestler, who's going to be taking over as like pretty much the boss, the guy who sees everything through in the company, right? So okay, he waits, he talks to him, and they come to an agreement that you're no longer Max Dupree. You are gonna go back to being L.A. Knight. Come on, guys. Come on, say it. Type it in chat. So, you guys may also be wondering why I'm saying going back to LA Knight. But you just said his first gimmick in WWE was Max Dupree, right? Here's the thing, guys. Wrestlers have careers outside of WWE. Now think of WWE as like the NBA, except for wrestling, right? Basically, you get to WWE when you get by a fucking miracle, only the best of the best, like very high standards. So Max Dupree's old shit. Okay, Max Dupree didn't used to be in the WWE main roster. He used to be in NXT or TNA, was it? Okay, so he used to be in TNA, then he went to NXT. NXT is like a homegrown program of WWE that like trains wrestlers until they get to the main roster. Okay, all right, you got this. Animosity says hi. Aww. Tell him I said hi back. Tell him we're talking about wrestling. Tell him I have a voice. Hi Max. We're talking about wrestling because I love talking about wrestling. So excited. But yeah, I'm so excited to be back. You guys don't know. But I'm like recapping a story right now, so Loki, I gotta finish this just so people who have been invested get their ending. But yeah, alright. Whew. So the thing with LA Knight being his gimmick was that LA Knight is who he is, you know? LA Knight is the type of guy who wrestles and he talks loud. I forgot to mention Max Dupree didn't even talk like what do you call this? The purpose of Max Dupree as a character was that he had to be kind of effeminate, you know? And that's not a bad thing obviously, but that wasn't who he was as a character. That was not his best work. Who he was LA Knight, loudmouth, brash, very what do you call this? Has a I hate that I'm saying this like this, but has a bit of swagger in him. You know, it's kind of like Johnny Cage. You guys know Johnny Cage, right? From Mortal Kombat. Brody finally got his voice back. Yeah, we're talking about wrestling. We're recapping wrestling here. Yeah, it's great to see you, Max. Oh my gosh, it's great to see you guys. I miss having my voice, but yeah, like Gambit from X-Men. The thing about LA Knight that I want to really emphasize is also the fact that yes, he's got all these charismatic qualities, but he's not the strongest guy. Like, but that's what makes him such an interesting character, because like LA Knight, no, it's let me type it out. It's LA Knight, like that. That's his name. So LA Knight, you know, he's not as strong and brawny as Roman Reigns. He's not as talented in the ring as Rey Mysterio. Not as mighty as John Cena. But he has a mouth, and he will still kick your ass, even if he has like the, you know, it's not like he has a smaller build either. But he just doesn't win a lot, you know. And we'll get to that in a bit, but that's pretty much his character. So that's who LA Knight is. So finally, you know, let's go back to the phone call with the new boss, Triple H, new boss. All right. Again, I'm gonna recap. Okay, seems like he's going back to being LA Knight. Let's see what happens next Raw, because Raw is like the name of their show, right? So Monday Night Raw comes, or was it SmackDown? I forgot. So you guys remember that Max Dupree had like wrestlers that he used to manage, right? Yeah. Okay. So he comes back to the shows, and you know, there's a backstage segment where he obliterates the wrestlers he managed, and he's just like, I'm not gonna be Max Dupree anymore. That's not who I am. I'm gonna be LA Knight. Okay, shit. Strong introduction, right? Strong introduction. Really exciting, because, okay. See, the audience doesn't know who he is yet, but they will. They'll know who he is. So, that happens, alright? They pretty much have a beef, and, you know, hype, right? Yeah, hype, fucking hype. It was hype, it was so hype. But people didn't know that yet. They just saw this guy, you know, in the eyes of most people, they were just kind of like, oh, okay, interesting. they're intrigued, but they don't know who he is yet. So, he has a feud with them. I don't remember if he won them or not, but the thing about LA Knight that I said, right, is he isn't like Max Dupree. He talks brash and he'd kick your ass. But let's focus on the like the factor where he talks brash. He talks mad trash, bro. Dude, every fucking promo with LA Knight was so fire, alright? And I can't do justice how good his promo game is. But let me tell you this. Let me put it to you like this. So we have like stars like, okay, I'm gonna mention Logan Paul. Sorry, I'm gonna have to mention Logan Paul because he is a wrestler in WWE. But it's Money in the Bank. You have a bunch of superstars coming in. You have like Ricochet. I think it was Ricochet. I forgot. I don't exactly remember who, but there's a bunch of big stars there, right? And then LA Knight, and no, there's a bunch of stars. They talk, and the audience boos them or like cheers for them. And then I think the last guy to come to the ring was LA Knight, right? So LA Knight comes to the ring with some freaking venom, spitting out some venom, and roasting the hell out of each person in that ring. And he also roasts Logan Paul because he was one of the people there, and you guys can literally look this up. And what's so interesting about that segment was, see, previously the audience didn't even react to LA Knight, but then he did. So the thing with LA Knight too is like when he does promos, when he does like talking segments, he always adds like yeah to the end. So I think it was at this point he noticed that when he says something and then he says yeah, the audience says yeah with him. And so there's kind of like that, whoa, hold on. Is the audience, I mean, the audience did react because like the audience in WWE is very big, but like that loud, it was kind of insane. I'm gonna tell you this, it was fucking insane, because this is like 2023. It seemed like he came out of nowhere, but by sheer charisma he turns the audience to freaking fans every single time he holds that microphone, and it was incredible. All right, it was incredible. It was freaking awesome, man. Straight up. And it was so, like, his promo game was so good that not only did he have a bunch of like they weren't for the title, but he had a bunch of like matches that were really well received. He was able to even fight Roman freaking Reigns, and that's not even the special part about that, right? Like, cause like I think it's very rare that you get to go one-on-one against Roman Reigns, but like to go one-on-one against Roman Reigns and the audience picks you, like the audience what they call this, and the audience seriously considers that, okay, I know Roman wins a lot, but like, are they actually gonna make LA Knight win? Not through, and like, it's all through sheer charisma, because LA Knight is so damn talented when he holds that microphone, like he convinces you that he might get this, like he might freaking win, even if like, and it's so good. Like he's such a good talker. So, yeah. Where am I going with this? But yeah, so that's what's so hype about LA Knight. Very talented. I'm gonna break your guys' hearts a little bit here. Gonna break your guys' heart a little bit here. So let's add a little bit more exposition, okay? Okay. Sorry to do this. A little bit more exposition, all right? So WWE has like, let me drink some water. Hold up. Okay, you guys are following me, right? LA Knight turned from that okay, he went from the failure of a gimmick, Max Dupree, to what seemed like an incredible gimmick with LA Knight. It was incredible. Alright, guys are following me, right? Oh, I go now. Bye bye. Have a good stream. Thank you, Fiona. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad. Look, next time I'm gonna be talking a bit more with chat. I'm sorry. It's just I have been I've been recapping the story, so. But hey, hopefully next time. All right. Okay. Trobihn's voice is so soothing after having a rough day. Yes. Kishi. Mwah. Okay, don't. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm not doing that again. Alright, you guys are getting me. You guys know where I'm coming from, right? Tell me if you guys are following, right? And you guys are LA Knight. Say it. Say it, guys. Say it. Say it, guys. Say it. Come on. Yeah. Okay, there we go. One guy said it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, two guys said it. Alright, good. Great. Oh, three guys said it. Okay. Okay, I'll continue with the story. So LA Knight. Okay. Oh boy. So, let's fast forward a little bit. Okay. It's Money in the Bank. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys how Money in the Bank works. Money in the Bank works like, it's like one of those important events that WWE has, because WWE kind of like, they what do you call this? They have premium live events, right? They're basically like every month of the year, they hold like what you would call like series finales every month, and they hold a big event or whatever to end off like some of the stories, blah blah blah, or start new ones. So Money in the Bank is basically one of those events. There's WrestleMania, there's SummerSlam, then there's Money in the Bank. Those aren't the only three, but those are some of the big three, right? The most important ones. Because some of them are filler, but these three are really important. So let's talk about Money in the Bank. So what's so special about Money in the Bank is that every wrestler who's in it, who is able to successfully qualify for it, because there's weekly qualifiers when the month comes around of the event. So the wrestlers are there to fight for what you would call the Money in the Bank briefcase. Now, the Money in the Bank briefcase is pretty much, so the reason why the wrestlers find it so important is because it's a bit of a cheat code, So in WWE, in wrestling, the biggest achievement that everyone fights for is the WWE title, or like a world championship. So when you have a Money in the Bank briefcase, theoretically, the purpose of it is that, you know, um, a world champion may be having a match, right? Normal match. They are about to win. They win the match, whatever, right? Great. They were able to successfully defend their world championship. Great. But then, if you are the one who has the Money in the Bank briefcase, you can enter that match after it's finished, and after the world champion is like tired and like can barely fight, and then you can pretty much do what's called cashing in the briefcase. And if you're able to like pin the world champion, you get the world championship. So it's basically joining like joining in the middle of a competitive game as the winners are about to win, and stealing that win. And getting the award after. So that is what's very interesting about Money in the Bank. And for someone like LA Knight, the Money in the Bank is very fits him. It fits him so much. Yeah, it's a cheat code. Yep. The Money in the Bank fits LA Knight because he's a freaking incredible trash talker, and he's not the strongest. But this is like he's the type of guy, like he's an anti-hero who would do anything to win a championship, and then this is his chance. Okay, if he's not able to win a championship through regular means, then shit, Money in the Bank is perfect for him. He would piss off his opponents so much, and he would gloat so much, and it's going to be so awesome to see him do it, right? So 2023, everyone thinks LA Knight is going to win the Money in the Bank because he's able to qualify, right? Okay. I'm gonna break your guys' hearts. Sorry. Warning, your guys' hearts are going to break. He almost wins. Almost wins. He doesn't win this 2023 Money in the Bank. Doesn't win. No world championship for LA Knight. So maybe next year, doesn't win, qualifies again. He doesn't fucking win. This motherfucker doesn't win. It is now 2025. He qualifies again. Doesn't win. He doesn't win, guys. He doesn't freaking win. And so the reason why I've been yapping to you guys about LA Knight for this long, is to express just how frustrated the fan base has been with his booking. Because every single time you're his fan, I am absolutely a fan of LA Knight. Yeah. It is very disappointing, the state of his booking, because you would think a guy that talented would be rewarded with a world championship. But it has been 3 years, and not only that, every time he even holds the microphone, you give him like 5 minutes, 3 minutes, The crowd chants his name every single time. And he still hasn't won a world championship. It sucks. It sucks. Unfortunately, that is the end of the story. I'm sorry. And I told you guys that story just so you guys can get as frustrated as I am. It fucking sucks. It really does suck. Like, he consistently shows up. He consistently shows he's one of the best, and he still doesn't have a world championship. Unbelievable. It is unbelievable. And the thing is, he's not the only guy who's had this happen to him, right? Because there's been other people who have deserved their flowers, but they haven't gotten it because WWE sucks. But his case is especially interesting because there's not many people who's able to get the crowd to react as loud as he does, you know? There's not a lot. There's just so few people who's able to do what he does, the way he does it. It is upsetting. Upsetting is it sucks. It really does suck. And I don't think he's gonna. And it's one of those things where you think the author's going to eventually give him his flowers, his well-deserved character evolution, but then it's like at this point it's been 3 seasons and it's just too late. It won't matter anymore. And it sucks. It fucking sucks. So, that's the end of this story. Yeah. We were talking about SummerSlam earlier. The thing is, he did win a championship. He did. It's just not a world championship, you know? It was like an intercontinental championship. It's not the same, though. He still deserves the big one. Still deserves it. And he will probably never get it. And that sucks. Yeah. Alright, let me check this animation. Let me check if this is good. Wowza. Yes. I like that. I like that. Yeah, let's see. I'm probably gonna remove the shadow part. Yeah. So unfortunately that is the end to that story, guys. LA Knight doesn't get a happy ending. Unfortunately. Yeah. Sucks. I wish he did have a happy ending. I really do wish he did. Sadly, will not happen though. Yeah. Alright. If you enjoyed the app session, Like and subscribe. Alright. I like how the animation's looking, I must say. Alright. Just need to color the hair a bit more. Trobihn did off-screen farming. I did. I've been training the mind, body, and soul. I think I talked non-stop for like an hour. So sorry about that. But you came to the channel. You came here to listen to wrestling. It was your choice, man. Okay, this is nice. Nice. Watashi nice. Okie dokie boomer. I need to rest my voice after that. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, I should mention, I'm gonna be sleeping soon, guys. So I shall be leaving soon, because I need to sleep early, because I want to keep up and watch SummerSlam Night 1, SummerSlam Night 2. Yeah, Zam. Yeah, make sure to chill out and watch some fucking wrestling. What do you guys think of the new frickin' mic? Let me know, because I do like it a lot more. I get to talk more, like quietly, and you guys can actually hear it. It's very good. It's really good. It's very nice. I know. It's great. Indeed. Hi back. Hi. So disappointing. It's a bit disappointing news. LA Knight has not won anything worthy of that's worthy for him. So that's where the story ends. But yeah, it's good. Thank you. Did you guys enjoy that LA Knight story? Let me know. Be honest. Did you enjoy it, or were you like, what the, what? What? No happy ending? Why did you? What was that for? The chunk I heard was nice. But that's the most niceness you get out of it. It's like Evangelion. It doesn't get better. It gets worse for the character, and you just feel like shit. I don't know. I haven't seen Evangelion, so I'm gonna have to not comment on that. I'll have to retract that statement. Maybe something like Berserk. Thing is, I think it does get a little bit better in Berserk. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not a true anime fan because I haven't seen either show. But I'm starting to watch Evangelion. Okay, I'm starting to watch it. Yeah. Sometimes myself talk like an AI or chatbot. Yeah. Yes, I understood what you mean. Would you like me to give you examples? I'm just kidding. Has anyone watched Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans? I have not. I watched Spider-Man. It was great. Okay, I have not seen Spider-Man yet because I am scared that the people that I'm in theaters with will not shut the fuck up, and that's like one thing I do not want. Cause I went to FNAF 2 with like a few people, and it was really annoying because some of the people I was with just wouldn't shut the hell up during the movie, and it pissed me off. it irked me so bad. I hated it. So I'm not gonna watch it till next week. But yeah, no spoilers, guys. Okay. No spoilers in chat, okay? Okie dokie. But yeah, man, I'm gonna wait till next week. Still haven't seen Digital Circus too. Like, I think I stopped at like episode 6. It was the one where they had guns. So that's where I stopped. Cause I think the show picked up so much hype, and I kind of just didn't keep up with the Digital Circus. So yeah. Will it still be in theaters? Yeah. I think it's 2 weeks now. That's pretty much the standard, right? Next week it'll still be in theaters, because I think it started going on theaters like 2 days from today. It went like start of the month, so I'm gonna have to watch it next week. Oh, I forgot her ribbon. Fuck. Whatever. Let's just pretend it's not there. Fuck. I'm gonna have to do her ribbon. God damn it. Whatever. Damn it. Just when you think you're done with the animation. Alright. Let's see what I can do. Alright. Let's fix this animation error. The funny thing is, no one's even gonna notice this, but I'm just gonna do it anyway, because I'm a freak. I heard Spider-Man Brand New Day is good. Anyone watch it yet? I have not watched it, but Fiona did. Dude, she's gonna hate the movie. She's gonna be like, fuck Spider-Man. I hate Spider-Man. And I'll just be like, yeah, makes sense. But then I'll cry in my bed because somebody insulted my favorite superhero, Spider-Man. It was a good movie. The end was my fave. Ooh. Okay, how would you rate it compared to Spider-Man 2, like the Raimi one, if you watched it? Because I'm sure it's pretty popular among fans that the best Spider-Man movie is Spider-Man 2, like the first Spider-Man 2, not the Andrew Garfield one. Yeah. Perfection chase and animation. Good mindset. I don't know. Bit of a double-edged sword, I must say. Oh, my voice is so relaxed. Oh, it is so relaxed. I don't remember the Raimi one. It's been years, but I'd say they're equal-ish in greatness. We'll see. We'll see. Cause I saw some people comparing it to Spider-Man 2, and I was like, really? Cause Spider-Man 2 is like, again, it's the best, right? Objectively. So like, well, I guess that's the popular opinion, not objectively, but I don't know. So now I have high standards for this movie because people are hyping it up so much. I was ready. I was ready to, I was ready to be even just a little bit disappointed because this is Disney. They do have Spider-Man. They do own Spider-Man, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to watch and see. Ah, shit. Okay. Yeah, but this is so good. Alright, bro. You guys, we better stop talking about Spider-Man right freaking now, because we might end up going to spoiler territory. Oh my god. Okay, so I need. What else can we talk about? What else? What about Batman? I didn't actually finish the Robert Pattinson Batman. Didn't actually finish it. I'm not gonna, I haven't fully finished it, so I can't really judge it properly. From what I know about Batman, it was pretty slow paced, I must say. So yeah. Anyone watch Supergirl? I did not watch Supergirl. Guys. Maybe some people here did watch. I watched Superman though. It's a good movie. I got the Supergirl comic recently. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I love Supergirl, Charlie. I love it. Hell yeah. That's not how Charlie sounds like, but okay. Alright. I say nobody's gonna notice the missing ribbon, but people are gonna fucking notice. There's gonna be that one snob in the comment section. It's gonna be like, where'd her ribbon go? Okay, man. You think you're better than me? They are. Yeah. I have not watched Oh my god, you guys. We need to find something that everyone has watched. Keep naming shows. I have... Okay, guys. How this is gonna work is we're gonna name up a bunch of shows that you may or may not have watched. Alright. Dark Crystal? Nope. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2? Nope. Didn't finish it yet. Did not finish it yet. I think the only stuff I've watched recently is My Senpai is Annoying. I haven't finished that one yet. And Has Been Hotel Season 1 and 2. So those are the only ones I've watched recently. Those have been my addictions, my obsessions. I've been shrimping this whole time. Ugh, let me fix my posture. Yeah, that's all I watched, man. Once we get up there, The shining kingdom of God. I forgot the lyrics. I love Vox. Something, something. Yes, that's all I've watched right lately. What else have I watched? I have been watching. I watched the the first match of SummerSlam. That's it. Can't think of anything else I've watched. Has been a Telsey. No, that's not out yet. Can I just say, I do not expect that I would love Has Been Hotel that much, but I did. I loved it. It was, it's an unexpectedly great show. I swear to God. I swear to God. Like, it's not for everyone. You're maybe like, but like, it's a good show. I'm not even joking. Straight up. Like, it's not the best show. The animation is so good. The songs are well written. Like, it's got flaws, of course, but man, it's a good show. I'm gonna glaze it so fucking hard because it's good. It's good. It's not bad. People people clown on it. I think the same way people clowned on Steven Universe. But I feel a little more bad for Vibsy Pop because I don't think she had the same support system as Rebecca. Maybe, I don't know. Fucking cup. God damn it. I hate gravity. It's a good show. Let me get a hold on, let me get up. Let me clean something up. Steven Universe is good. It is good. It got really bad in like the final season, I think. It got really rushed. Cause like nobody loves White Diamond. I'm just gonna say that nobody loves White Diamond. As a character, nobody loves White Diamond. She is not great, right? She's not the best character. I loved Spinel, the movie character, same voice of Mimsy. It's me, yes, it's me. I know you were waiting for me. Needed like 5 more episodes. I don't know, I think it needed so much more seasons. Steven Universe, I mean. Like 5 episodes is not even enough. They had so much to explore. Straight up. So much. But I think they canceled it because of the LGBT stuff in it. So, sucks. It sucks. It's very admirable though. Rebecca really fought for every scene with Ruby and Sapphire, because that stuff probably was not easy to really get to release, Yeah. That was the planned final season, but the network made it shorter because they had a lesbian. Yeah, I know, it sucked. Steven fandom doesn't have the greatest reputation. Honestly, yeah. Well, no, not honestly, yeah. I mean, like, honestly, there's worse. Well, no, not there's worse. No, there's so much. What do you call this? There's so much that's just like it, though. So it's hard to really just. It's hard to single out just the Steven Universe fandom anymore, There's the My Hero Academia fandom, there's the Digital Circus fandom, the Undertale fandom, and like There's always gonna be bad apples, man. But like, yeah. And I feel, you know, yeah. Homestuck fandom's pretty good, pretty okay, honestly. Undertale fandom was so bad though. It used to be ridiculous back in the day. Nobody will forget the girl who gave someone cookies with needles. Jesus Christ. I saw the real post of that when it used to trend on Tumblr because I used to have a Tumblr account. Man, that was crazy. No good show has a good fandom or media. Yeah. Yeah, there's always gonna be bad apples. Bullied Markiplier out of the game. Ugh. Damn, I didn't even know. FNAF 2. This is why I'm, when you get older, you're gonna get into all like stuff or like communities that are just filled with more older people the same age or like older people, and they'll get it, like sometimes, like, okay, not sometimes. Oh, look, problematic media that's fictional is just that, it's fictional. Unfortunately, everyone is gonna take it so seriously, and it sucks. That's why Twitter is practically not. It's like, what they call this. You can't use Twitter anymore. There's no more civil, safe discussions about weird niche shit. Everyone's always got a virtue signal, or do a Google Doc, or whatever bullcrap, and it sucks. But yeah, fandoms, at least back in the day, the Undertale fandom, it was problematic. It was there was a bunch of bullcrap then as well, but feels like there's less freedom nowadays compared to before. But I think that's just the result of the internet getting bigger as time goes on, and more catered towards the younger generation. I think that's always been the case. There's always been kids in the internet. It's just it hasn't it's been more catered towards younger people as time has went on, like, you guys think Lemon Party was meant for kids, or Happy Tree Friends? That was not meant for kids. But like, now there's so much like stuff that kids can easily access, man. Yeah. Paint. I meant paint. What do you mean? What'd you say? What? I think it did not land. I don't think it did not send. What is that? Homestuck fandom when they single-handedly ban body paint from conventions. Insane. But yeah. Anyway, guys, don't be afraid to indulge in media you like. Because I know a bunch of you here are young. Let me tell you this. You need, like, if you're getting into, like, your own personal interests or, like, hobbies or whatever, allow yourself that freedom of just being able to like what you like and not thinking about what others think. I guarantee it. That freedom is priceless. That is so incredibly important, even as an adult. Like, some adults suffer from a lack of freedom because they're so afraid to be judged by other people. Trust me, you need to value that freedom. freedom of being able to like what you like and own what you want to own. So, you gotta value that, you guys. What was so, I think, charming and endearing about the internet for me back in the day was the fact that I could like whatever I like, and you know, people in real life would think I was weird for liking fucking Filthy Frank or PewDiePie, but you know, people, there were so many like you can see the subscriber counts and the comments and the fans of these videos, and they're just as big fans of these things as you are. So yeah, like that's freaking awesome. That's what's so awesome about the internet. Unfortunately, it's I don't know, with the newer generation, it's getting a little bit lost because they're valuing being like, what do you call this? Being morally superior over everything else, and it's ruining media in general. It sucks. Parents should take more responsibility to make sure kids don't make stupid things on the web or Google hoard questionable stuff. That too. That too. Parents play a big role here. But yeah. I'm not a parent, so I'm not gonna comment on that too hard. But one thing I know for sure is that hardly anyone can control what their kid sees online, unfortunately. And I think what a lot of parents can do is instill important values in their kids so that they don't end up being absolute monsters even if they've seen the most horrible shit online. Instill good values. That's all that matters, you know. Just be a good person. Yeah. I may like, what do you call this? I may like Alistair from Has Been Hotel, but I'm not actually gonna murder people like he does. That's not how it works. That's not how it fucking works, man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, this stream is getting way too preachy. Let's talk about boobs and butts. Okay. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I'm almost done, you guys. Holy shit. Woo. Excited. I'm excited. How can we make boobs and butts more inclusive to the public? Depends. See, the thing is, I don't think, what do you call this? I don't think everyone's gonna get it, and that's fine. Another man's trash is another man's treasure. A man's, well, I think that's not how the saying goes. Whatever. Fuck it. Okay, guys. Alright, I'll color the last. I think I'll end stream in a bit. Finally finished the coloring in this. Yay! You have Twitch chatters? No, because I'm only live on YouTube, because it's gonna get lag if I go live on Twitch. Oku. Oku. I wanna eat Japanese food. Fuck. I want to eat Japanese food right freaking now. But it's too expensive. Unfortunately. Dude, it's gonna be SummerSlam in about a few hours and I need to sleep. Let me just finish these few frames. Let's see. Okay. I'm kind of confused where I need to like... Okay, so the thing is, look at this. So this is how it looks like when rendered, right? I don't know. I'm confused on what place Mari is going to be in when she does her thing. Is it supposed to be dark? Like, what do I do? A callback. Go to sleep. That's an old meme, guys. You gotta let that shit go. I know it was a funny gag in my first stream with Aaron, but no more Google Gaga time, okay? Alright, maybe it was an incredible gag though. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I miss streaming with Aaron. Well, okay. She's fine. It's just, I'm also busy too, so it's not like we can stream anyway, so. But yeah. What's that transparent raccoon girl? Raccoon girl? What do you mean? That's not a raccoon, that's a fox girl. What do you mean transparent raccoon girl? It's just this. Just Fillion. Chat, spam the Google Gaga time every stream. You guys are gonna get freaking cursed. You guys are there's gonna be a big booby lady under your bed at 3 a.m. She's gonna kick your ass. Alright, let's see if this works. I'm confused how the background is supposed to work, but I guess I'm gonna have to end stream. Oh, behind the transparent program. Temshuki. For real? Okay. Looks like someone get excited of having a big booby lady at 3 a.m. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, buddy. She's gonna square up. She's gonna kick your ass. Nuh-uh, buddy. Get back. Go back to Kulig. Temmie. Alright, let's see. Okay, so let me answer that question that Rayam had. So it's not a girl, it's a guy. This is an artwork. Not by me, but by someone else. They made it. It's great. I think they did it well. Yes, let's kind of fix it because I think it kind of kills the hold on, something's not right. What's happening here? Default, yes. Something's not right. Something is not right here. I don't like it. I'm fixing something. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh, okay, there it is. There you go. Now you guys can actually see the raindrops. Alright. Okay, but yeah, it's a guy. It's a thing I edited. It's for an artwork. I'm gonna have to put their credits in the description later. Yeah, sorry for being so close to the mic. Yeah, I want some egg drop soup right now. Same. Boy pretending airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now. Oh my god, I have such a good idea for the background. You guys don't even know. Oh, but I have to end stream because SummerSlam. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end stream. Sorry. Damn it. And I have to freaking work on commissions tomorrow. Whatever, it's fine. Alright. Let's see. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see if I stream. Okay? Sorry for being so close to the mic, but I gotta be close to the mic, so I'm quiet. And I'll disturb people. Okay. Thanks for hard work. Yes. Alright, it is so great to be back though. I'll just say before I end stream, it's great to be back with a voice. It is freaking awesome, okay? Unfortunately, we're gonna have to stick with this. No outro yet. Again, sorry about that. But I'm sure we'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's time to sleep. Sleepy time, sleepy time, bye bye. Okay. Okay, good night.